With the unfortunate delay of Sonic Rumble's launch, we've now gotten the 4th preseason of the game, which brings in a ton of new features, maps, skills, Rumble rankings, and a whole lot more. So let's just jump straight into what's new. So first up, one of the biggest new features that was going to be in the game on launch, but has now been released early, are character skills. These function very similarly to their emote counterparts in previous updates. You may have seen me use them in the last video, or in the gameplay right now. Basically, some of these skills were already in the game before, but you just equipped them as emotes in your emote wheel and used them that way. It was kinda clunky and not very intuitive, plus many people didn't really use them, and the mobile UI probably made it very difficult. So now they've been streamlined to have their own keybinds, and have been designated separately from emotes. You can now have 2 skills equipped per round, and you can either use the same 2 in any mode, or have different skill sets for different modes. Now if that sounds kinda confusing at first, well it really isn't. The game shows you how to equip different skills and what modes you'll be able to use them in. Some skills are only usable in specific modes, which can be a tiny bit confusing at first, but you just pick the skills that you want to use, they'll actually gain an extra level, which I'll talk about in a second, and then once you're in a round, you can use the corresponding skills that you have set for that mode. These do also change depending on your character, since there are character specific skills. So as an example, I have both my run skills on Sonic set to his on your right skill and the dive kick skill, both of which are movement based skills, making them extremely useful for run game modes, which is your typical first round in a game. Now once I've moved on from the run mode, I get access to a different skill set depending on which mode it is. For survival games I try to focus on, well, survival, so I have stuff like the air dash skill and the bubble skill, which focus more on movement and evading attacks. Now as I mentioned, some skills are character dependent, meaning they can only be used on the specific character that they correspond to. That on your right skill that I said I used on my run modes is something that only Sonic can use, so if I switch to someone like Tails, I'll have to pick a different skill to use in its place. There's a lot of variety that this provides, although I do kind of worry about there being some character specific metas if there's a certain skill that's really good on say someone like Knuckles or Shadow. So once you've picked all the skills you want and filled out all your character specific skills, you'll need to start upgrading them so they can become even stronger. Now this is something that'll take a decent amount of time to grind out, but it is absolutely worth it. Your skills will start out at level 1 and can be upgraded all the way to level 6, but we'll ignore level 6 for just a sec. Levels 1 through 5 require skill stars, which is a new currency, and also sometimes rings. You can get skill stars by doing all sorts of stuff, but playing the game and claiming your challenges will give you a lot to start out with. Now each skill has different upgrades that you get for leveling them up. Sometimes it's a longer duration of the effect it provides, or a shorter cooldown, stuff like that. And you can use skill stars to upgrade your skills all the way to level 5. You can also use skill stars to buy skills from the shop, of which there are a lot. And they're kinda expensive, so make sure you're spending your skill stars wisely. In order to achieve level 6 skills, you need to equip them onto specific round types like I was talking about earlier, because putting skills into these slots will automatically increase their level by 1. Just using the same 2 skills throughout every mode won't let you get level 6 skills, plus it's kinda limiting. Level 6 skills aren't the craziest upgrades, each level 6 upgrade is just being able to cancel the skill's effect by jumping. However, if you really want to min-max your skills, then taking advantage of the level 6 skills will definitely be worth it. Using this ring swipe skill as an example, normally you'd have to stand still for a second or two in order to collect all the rings around you, which is a very overpowered skill by the way, I'm assuming this one will get nerfed. But with this skill at level 6, I can activate it to draw in the rings around me, and then immediately cancel it with a jump and continue running. It's a very small thing, but utilizing this kind of tech will help you become a much better player. As for the skill balancing itself, well I think this is probably mostly the reason that the game was actually delayed, because some skills are really overtuned, and some skills just kinda suck. A lot of the default attack type skills, like punch or kick, barely do anything at all, especially when you could use a movement based attack skill instead, like tackle. Meanwhile, other skills like the ring gathering one I mentioned are extremely good. Like you can win almost any final round if you're able to abuse the ring collection. That, and I think there's a bunch of other small adjustments that they could make to skill stars, the shop prices, and how slotting skills works. But as a whole, I think skills are a great new addition to the game, and once people start using them more often, they'll be a whole new form of skill expression. Using emotes before was pretty clunky and unintuitive, so this was a great change. Now for some things that will hopefully take way less time to explain, let's start off with the new Rumble Rankings feature, because it's something that I've been wanting since I started playing the game. There was always an in-game leaderboard that would show the highest ranked players in the world, but now there are actual ranked brackets which you can climb through in order to get higher ranks, and depending on where you place, you also get some nice rewards. You compete with other players in your active league to see who can achieve the highest score, which you get by just playing games and winning, and as you climb, you'll be ranked against higher ranked players and get better rewards. You can get more score by upgrading your characters and buddies, which have also been more streamlined this update. Instead of the whole wide range of scoring types that buddies and skins would give, now you just have a flat score bonus, which adds up the score of all your skins and buddies. If that sounds confusing, well, it kinda was before, but now all you need to know is that upgrading your skins and buddies will make your number go up, and number going up is a good thing. Super simple, and they've even made upgrading things simpler too, as the only thing needed to upgrade skins and buddies now are rings and upgrade wrenches. No more buddy fruit and skin keys like before. You can get wrenches from completing challenges and doing all sorts of stuff, and those are used to upgrade skins and buddies now. I really like that some of these more complex systems are being made a lot simpler and more beginner friendly. But anyways, once you've upgraded your skins and buddies more, you'll be earning more score when playing the game, which means you'll rank higher on the leaderboard and earn even better rewards. Another big brand new feature is crews. Crews are basically guilds, or clans, or whatever you want to call them. You can have up to 32 other people in your group that you create, which is called a crew. And your crew can help each other do certain missions to get rewards, and also go for the top spot on the crew leaderboards. I'm currently in SA2 Lovers, which is number 8 on the leaderboard at the time of me recording this, but I've been consistently playing as much as I can to help us rank even higher. I don't really know what it's like creating or owning a crew, since like I said, I just joined this one on the first day, but maybe in the future I'll make my own, and we can try to grind for the top spot, if I'm somehow ever able to score as high as the top crews. The last major addition this update was new stages, specifically 2 brand new locations with City Escape and Sweet Mountain, but some old locations also got new stages as well. City Escape has a run stage, team stage, and ring battle stage, while Sweet Mountain only has a run and ring battle stage. I've played both of these new locations already, even though some took a while to get, and I think they're both great new additions to the stage roster. I haven't really seen Rumble get enough praise for just how fun the minigames themselves are, since most of them are very much like normal Sonic levels, and these new stages are no different. Just fun little minigame levels with some great ideas. So that's Sonic Rumble's Pre-Season 4. It is unfortunate that the game was delayed and wasn't able to launch on May 8th, but in the meantime, I'm going to be here to keep you all updated on the latest with Sonic Rumble, because this game has been a ton of fun so far, and I can't wait for everyone else to be able to play it. If you do have access to the game right now, good luck with your season passes and Rumble rankings, as well as your crews. And thanks for watching this video. Feel free to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want to continue seeing Sonic Rumble updates like these. And as usual, I'll see you next time.